Alright, I'm going to be adjusting some valves on this K24 that I have. I need some feeler gauges and a 10 mil. So what we're going to do is I already pulled the dipstick out. I'm going to pull the coil packs, the ground off, the valve cover, and then we're going to go from there. Alright, so I got the valve cover off. I also took out the spark plugs and I disconnected the battery. And what you want to do is I took a 17, put on the first camshaft here, and rotated the motor over. You want the lobe, the main lobe, to be pointing up. So what I did was took my feeler gauge here, it's a .08, and see, it is loose as shit. So we gotta tighten that one up. Where is it? I just had it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do one-handed. Here we go. So we gotta snug that one up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to the middle ones. There we go. So we'll check them all, make sure they're all within spec. I think these have to be .08 to, the intakes have to be .08 to .10, .010, and then the backs are .10 to .13. And I took up 10 and I shoved it in. This is a smaller, taller cylinder 4, and it was tight, so I have to loosen that up. The exhaust ones will generally be tighter, and these ones will be looser. So what you do is you take a 10, crack that nut loose, and then you take a flathead screwdriver and turn them clockwise to be tight, counterclockwise to loosen them up. So we'll do this one, the first cylinder intake, and then we'll see where it goes. Okay, so I'm going to do all the intakes first. I already did cylinder 1. You do it in sequence, or you could do it in firing order. Firing order will go faster because as soon as you turn this to quarter turn, this lobe came up, cylinder 3, so the firing order is 1, 3, 4, 2. See, that's the way I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to start with the exhaust side and then work my way that way. It's probably the easiest way, plus you have the same feeler gauge out, same tools, same everything. So I'm going to do cylinder 3 now, 4, then 2. So I did 1, I did all of them, but I adjusted 1 and 3, they were way out. 4 and 2 were spot on. One of them was a little bit tight, but I could still move the feeler gauge, so it wasn't worth screwing with it. I'm gonna make my way to the back. Remember, the intakes were .08 to .010. That's millimeters. I believe that's millimeters. I don't know if you can see that. .08 or .203. So you were looking for .08 or .010, which is within spec. For the exhaust side, they're going to be a little bit tighter, so you're probably going to have to loosen those up. It's going to be .010 to .013 is within spec. Alright, I just finished up the back. Once again, I finished that up. The two middle cylinders, 2 and 3, were extremely tight. Had to loosen them up. Back ones are easier to get to because there's nothing really in the way. I mean, I don't know how the factory manifold would be, but I can't imagine it'd be too much worse than the front. So you just once you crack the nut loose, you do back it off with the screwdriver, slip your feeler gauge in there until it's smooth. You want to just go in there. It's going to feel like it goes in just a little snug, and then once you can move it, the gauge on the valve back and forth, and you want there to be just a slight drag, and that's all that you're looking for. And then you hold the screwdriver so it don't move, and take a wrench and tighten up the nut. They have a special tool for this, but if you have a flathead screwdriver and a 10 wrench, you can do it just fine. So you do that, just snug them back up, make sure the thing can the set screw didn't turn. So what you want to do now is turn the motor over till this cam lobe is up. And you want to check them all again in case anything. Better to check twice than have to do this twice. So you would check it all again, rotate the motor over again, then check the exhaust. You just keep going back and forth till you check them all. And once they're all good, you would just put it back together and it's good to go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shove the spark plugs back in it right now and the valve cover. I should be good. There it is afterwards. A little bit of sound is alright, as long as you know that they're adjusted. I'd rather it be a little bit louder than to be too tight or way too loose, you know. They're a little noisy by nature, but they're all within spec and it's running. The smoke is just any oil that came off of the valve cover hit the exhaust. So that's it. K24A1 from CRV, 04 CRV. It's inside a 95 Civic coupe.